So one of my Facebook friends just messaged me right now and want to know how I've lost 40 pounds since April. Almost 40 pounds. So what I started off doing was around April time I was 270 pounds and I went on just a low carb diet. But he's probably wondering about keto and intermittent fasting. So as far as keto and intermittent fasting goes, on keto I eat kind of the same things almost every day. Like I'm only doing it for 5 weeks total. I'm 235 right now. I only want to drop 5 more pounds. I'm pulling Doug Ellen July 23rd. I get a 5-pound clothing allowance, and I can cut water for the last 6-7 pounds. Ain't a big deal. So my goal is 230. But what I'm eating right now, almost the same thing every day, is for breakfast. After I work out in the morning, I have a smoothie. Now my smoothie consists of a keto smoothie. It's a keto protein shake that has MCT oil in it and whey protein, but the cool part is 0 carbs, because keto is extremely low carb. What I also put in there to add more fat, because a lot of people don't have enough fat in keto, is I put a bunch of avocados in there, and I put some broccoli in there, and then I put a scoop of collagen protein because that's good for your ligaments and tendons, things like that. And then I also add more fat and a lot more calories. I actually pour some heavy whipping cream in there, and that heavy whipping cream makes that smoothie taste amazing. After that, I'm always on the go. I work a lot. So one of my go-to on-the-go meals is I have 5 whole eggs. They're hard-boiled. I chop them up. I put mayonnaise in there, a little bit of hot sauce, and then I put anything I want. Hot peppers in there, sauerkraut in there a lot of times. Sauerkraut, you want extra salt on keto. You don't need enough salt on keto. So you want to put that inside there. It's got probiotics, good for your gut too, keeps you healthy. I mix all that together, and like today I actually ate that meal twice. And then my next meal is whatever I feel like cooking, whether it's salmon, steak, and most of the time I either have canned asparagus or I barbecue some asparagus, maybe some mushrooms. Snack on stuff, I probably use like pecan butter because it's only a 1 net gram of carbs, a lot of fat. And I also snack on walnuts and macadamia nuts, very high in fat, very low in carbs. And then I eat more eggs a lot of times. I have, if I don't have those other meals, I might have maybe I'll scramble some eggs, and I even add heavy whipping cream into my scrambled eggs. And that's pretty much all I eat. And then nighttime, a lot of times I have that same exact smoothie I had for breakfast, I have another one. And I eat the same stuff every day, and I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I might switch up that one meal at the end, but I have eggs every day, walnuts every day, macadamias every day, pecan butter every day, same smoothie every day. The only thing I mix up is my one meal where I might have steak or salmon and or catfish or whatever fish I choose, and most of the time I eat the same thing with that too, is I'll have the asparagus and mushrooms. Oh, another meal I have to switch it up once in a while. I do switch it up a little bit, but not much. Is I'll take a spinach salad, and then might sound gross, but I put anchovies in there. Anchovies are real high in fat, and that's what they make Caesar dressing out of. And I use vinegar and olive oil, some salt and pepper. As far as my intermittent fasting goes, I've been training so hard. I've been doing like 2-hour workouts every day. So like the days I train, I always have my smoothie right afterwards. But on Sundays is my day of rest. I do 20 minutes of cardio on Sundays, maybe some ab work. So on Sundays is the only day I fast. I do like a 20-hour fast. So even after I probably have 2 meals that day after I fast, I might have whatever I had for dinner and maybe that smoothie before bed. And that's how I do it. The key about these diets, that's why it's a short-term diet. I'm being really strict for 5 weeks. Boring, not fun, not something you want to do long-term. The low carb is a lot easier to do. It's much easier than how I'm doing keto. Oh, by the way, I forgot to add this in here too. It's coming to my mind, spur of the moment video. Is I do snack on, even though it's not as good for you, I do have some cheeses. I have some vintage, I love it, vintage cheddar cheese, mozzarella wrapped in prosciutto with basil, or a little bit of hard salami here and there. And I will have some bacon if I feel like it too. The other day I had steak and I mixed it with bacon. I ate the steak and bacon together. It's high fat. Those things are processed. I'm not really a guy who eats processed. I buy what's called uncured salami or uncured bacon, so it's not as processed. And like I said, keys are get enough fat. Keto is 70% fat, 80% fat. Moderate protein, don't go overboard in the protein. Extremely low carb, like 20 net carbs a day. That's key. And you'll need salt. I have pink Himalayan salt or sea salt to put on my foods. It's crazy. I add salt to my foods. If I'm not doing keto, I don't ever use salt. But you gotta have those electrolytes, or you're gonna cramp up and you're gonna feel sluggish, you're gonna feel tired. Hope this video helps. Again, this is a short-term diet in my opinion, not a long-term thing. This is what I eat, very boring. That's what I do. Hope it helps. Have a good day.